It's time for baseball on MLB Network. We've got Division Series Diamond Dynasty action in this one between the Badgers and the Outlaws. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for St. Louis, shortstop, Alex Bregman.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2. Grounded to third. Brett has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that one just missed outside. Harper is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Popped him up. Schwarber moving to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now. Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Baez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Francisco
Fouled away.
Lindor.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Bregman gloves it, and a good throw gets him one gone. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Lester has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Here's a pop-up now. Ramirez calls for it, makes the catch. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Now to the plate, Steve Pearce. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-1 the count. Popped him up. Lindor waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And right into the shift. Lindor from the outfield grass. On to Pierce at first. And leading off the inning, Javier Baez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Javier
Fouled off. Baez stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. Is certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Just a tick behind for a strike. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Bregman has it, and that's the second out. Stepping in, Steve Pierce will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at for ball 3. Jose Bautista would be next. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Now a check swing, but that's in there. Edwin Encarnacion now.
Leading off for St. Louis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Edwin Encarnacion.
A cold strike on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Popped high in the air. Brett is there. Makes the play, 1 away. So digging in now, John Lester. Here comes the first pitch.
John Lester.
Grounded to short. Baez fields it cleanly. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. Price ready with the 0-1. A little bouncer. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. To third. Brett is there for it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Lester's 2-0 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. Hit sharply on the ground. Bregman fields it cleanly, and that's the first out. At the plate, George Brett.
Third baseman,
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Next to hit will be the pitcher, David Price. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Brett, base runner at first with one out. He'll try it one more time for second. Not in time. He's in there at second. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike one to start the at-bat. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
This is a perfect time for him to break.
Threw it right past him, a swing. And now Bryce Harper.
Leading off for the Badgers.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Harper swings and sends a ball well hit out to right. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Aaron Judge hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one.
That's inside.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And right into the shift. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now Price misses here on 2-2 and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In there, a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. At the plate, Ted Williams comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Popped high in the air. Bregman is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Javier Baez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Stanton at the track. The wall. Gone! So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bregman onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in, Steve Pearce. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. So stepping in, Jose Bautista. Here comes the first pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Count now a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here's a swing now by Bautista as this is on the ground to short. And he'll go to Giancarlo Stanton now. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now batting, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Schwarber is usually found patrolling the outfield, but he can also get behind the plate, and that's exactly what he's doing in this one.
Yeah, and this, I'll tell you what. You want to have a job in the big leagues for the next 15, 20 years? Be versatile and have the ability to catch. I'll be locked in on this guy today because that's a tough ass to go behind the dish. I want to see how he works with the pitcher. But if he can do it, if he can frame balls, play corner outfield positions, maybe moonlight in the infield a little bit and swing a decent bat, this guy will stay in the game for a long time.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the second deck and gone. So here now's the pitcher, John Lester. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Gary Sanchez is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Now pitching.
The new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Lindor has got Lou Trevino, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Now at the plate, George Brett, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Third baseman, George Brett.
First offering on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Fernando Rodney. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Yogi Berra will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses inside, 1-0. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
High in the air. Trevino has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Francisco Lindor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Popped him up. Pierce is under it. And the inning is over. Jose Leclerc takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Drilled right back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Harper.
From the stretch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Pitch out, nothing doing. Snap throw to first, but he's back in safely. Hard ground ball to third. To second for one. On to Pierce. It's a double play. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. A 1 pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. Into the box now, Ted Williams. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Harper giving chase. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Javier Baez. He's a diamond player who's an elite all-around hitter, excelling at both. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Josh Hader comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Runner's on his way to third. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And the relay throw is right by him at third base. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High and deep to right center. Harper has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in. Here's Steve Pierce now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Hit sharply on the ground. Lindor on the grass, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Giancarlo Stanton now. First delivery to him on the way, and he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
2-0.
1 out, nobody on. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Chopped in front of home plate. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He went down on strikes last time up. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Got him swinging. Made him chase out. Stepping up now, Steve Pearce. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Bregman is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And there's out number 2. Standing in, George Brett. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Judge looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Now in the box, Jose Leclerc. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be Brooke Bridges will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Bridges.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short. Bregman gloves it. On to first, and this will remain. Blake Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So striding forward now, Josh Hader, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And that one is gone.
Number 2.
Here comes the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a swing here on 2-0 as this is in the air out to straightaway center. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1. And now Bryce Harper. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard to the right side. Lindor from shallow right over to the first baseman Pearce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Trout. And that's the 3rd out. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Harper is there, and he has it for the first out.
Number 27.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Ted Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Aaron Judge, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And now a pitch on the way. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Steve Pearce. He was a ground out victim last time up. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Here's the pitch. He loses him on ball 4. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Giancarlo Stanton.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Schwarber.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Edwin Encarnacion now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Pearce over at second. Stanton at first, 2 out in the inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Baez onto the grass. He's there, but oh, he missed it. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 6-3 game. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Into the box, Edwin Diaz. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, this inning pretty much.
Dennis Eckersley takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. 2-out hit. That'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit out towards second. He'll go to Baez at second for the force. And here's Javier Baez. Now here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left. Stanton looking up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-2. This is popped up. Diaz is there. 1 out. Here's Steve Pearce now. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. And a whiff at a good slider that time. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Standing in, Jose Bautista. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon. Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the now to the plate, Roman Gonzalez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Roman Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Schwarber moving to his left. 1 down. Digging in, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Mike Trout.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Popped him up. Encarnacion in foul ground. 2 gone. Ready now, Ken Griffey Jr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the...
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Francisco Lindor.
Batting fourth, second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Francisco Lindor.
Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Fouled off. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Badgers, the shortstop.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. High in the air out to center field. Junior's in pursuit. Makes the play, one away. And now Bryce Harper.
Center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third
First
baseman.
pitch coming, here it is. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the. In now, Christian Yelich, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Sanchez is ready. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Yelich is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
1 out, nobody on. And Beltre wisely lays off that one. 1-2. Hit hard to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. He'll get to take his first. Cuts here.
Chris Davis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 0-2 now from Sanchez.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball. Down the first baseline. To second for 1. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge, set to lead off the home half of the second. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping, he wants three. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So stepping in, Steve Pearce, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
The next 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Yelich. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Batting sixth.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Chopped weakly to the left. Lindor is up with it. On to Davis at first, and there are two away. Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll. Now at the plate, Mike Napoli, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Mike Napoli.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
High pop-up. Sanchez shading to his right. Makes the play, one away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez.
Number 19, Anibal Sanchez.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in once again, Roman Gonzalez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there is the Edwin Encarnacion now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1. Grounded weakly to the left. Beltre over to his left. And Beltre throws on to first for the out. Now at the plate, Anibal Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Davis on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. Up with it is Beltre. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Mike Trout as we begin the top of the fourth.
Left fielder, Mike Trout.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
No strike.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Settling in now, Ken Griffey Jr. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ramirez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Francisco Lindor. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. In is Christian Yelich. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. 2-0 count, the pitch. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age. The dangerous Adrian Beltre. Now Beltre swings and lifts a high fly ball out to deep left field. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike 1. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Now batting. Catcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in is the catcher, Mike Napoli. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Jose Ramirez.
0-1's the count.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Yelich racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Steve Pearce now. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Steve Pearce.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play. Stepping in, Anibal Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. Sanchez into his motion. 0-2 on its way. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Roman Gonzalez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Gonzalez.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Fouled off. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Pierce has it. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Mike Trout. He went deep last time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
1 strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get it a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Ready for another shot now. Ken Griffey Jr. comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. In the air out toward right field. Judge is going to have room out there as he. Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder.
First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2-1.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting. Catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
That's out.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
3 balls.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. At the plate, Josh Hader. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Cody Bellinger will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch.
In there, 2-1. Encarnacion on at first, nobody out. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Dylan Betances takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Popped him up. Schwarber waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Harper has a read on it, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Bryce Harper. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Ramirez.
Lifted in the air to center field. Griffey waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's big Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end. Here's Chris Davis now, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. At the plate, Mike Napoli. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. 0-1 the count. And Napoli's fallen into an 0-2 hole here. Left side of the infield into the shift. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. D. Gordon will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 9.
Call's been made for a pinch hitter as the left-handed hitting Sean Green has moved into the on-deck circle. In there, now the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Harper on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phil Niekro gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now batting, Steve Pearce in his last at-bat.
Leading off for St. Louis.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now a bunt attempt here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Necro is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here.
First baseman,
Stepping up to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And Davis will put this one away. Leading off the inning, Roman Gonzalez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Bregman calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's clear they still respect Junior's bat here, so they'll go ahead and give him first on the intentional walk.
Second baseman, Francisco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch high in the air out to center field. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Dylan Betances. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Christian Yelich will pinch hit here. A ball and no strikes. Line drive to left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. And now Bryce Harper. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Bryce Harper.
Hit sharply on the ground. Lindor from the outfield grass. Throw on to Davis takes care of. Felipe Vasquez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Harper giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now catching, number 12.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Roberto Ozuna takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Line hard.
That ball's foul.
But this is a foul ball. The 1-2. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Hard on the ground towards short. One there.
Out.
On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. Digging in once again, Chris Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Nelson Cruz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Nelson Cruz.
High in the air out to center field. Harper has a read on it, and that retires the side. Alex Wood comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth.
Fouled away.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Nope.
There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the tying run is aboard here in the ninth. Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1
Now
from the stretch.
second baseman.
Hard ground ball to third. There's one. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man.